number. Means before going to know about complex number, first of all we should know about real number. What is a real number means? So we know what is natural number means it starts from 1 and up to infinity. All numbers are called as natural number. Similarly, what is whole number? Whole number starts from 0 up to infinity. Similarly, what is integer means? Integers means -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, so on up to infinity. Similarly, what is rational number means? Rational numbers means the number which are in the form of p by q, -2 by 3, -1 by 3, 1 by 3, so on. So numbers which are in the form of p by q are called as rational numbers. Similarly, what is irrational number means? Irrational numbers means √2, √3, √5, so on. These type of numbers are called as irrational numbers. Then what is a real number? Real number means what? So all the numbers in the number system, whatever it may be the number, either it may be natural number, whole number, integer, irrational, whatever it may be the number, all numbers in the number system together are called as a real numbers. That means it starts from -infinity up to +infinity. Whatever you take. So suppose if you take 1 is a natural number as well as whole number as well as real number. So whatever you take the number, all these number comes under real number. Any number in the number system is called as real number. A complex number. Complex number means number which is in the form of a plus ib or x plus iy. Numbers which are in the form of a plus ib or x plus iy is called as complex number. We will denote complex number with z. Complex numbers we will denote with the letter z. Next, here a and b are real numbers. A and b are called as a and b are real numbers. Similarly, x and y are real numbers. X and y are real numbers. Next, if z equal to a plus ib, then a is called, here two parts are there. In the complex number, two parts are there. A and b are real numbers. Part A is called as real part, and part IB part is called as imaginary part. There are two parts in a complex number. One is real part, second one is imaginary part. A is called a real part, IB part is called a imaginary part. This is complex number. Next, iota. What is an iota means? In complex number means a plus ib. A plus ib. Z is equal to a plus ib. Number which is in the form of a plus ib is called as complex number. A is real number. B is also a real number in complex number. Similarly, what is I? Here I means iota. I means iota. So I value is root of -1. I value is root of -1. Squaring on both sides. What is I square value? -1. Next, what is I cube value? I cube means I square into I. I square value is -1 into I. -1 into I minus I. So I cube value is -I. Similarly, what is I power 4 value? I power 4 means I square into I square. -1 into -1. -1 into -1 is 1. So I value is root of -1, I square value is -1, I cube value is minus I power 4 value is 1. This is the concept of iota. Next concept is algebra of complex numbers. Algebra of complex numbers. So what is an algebra means? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. First property, if you take addition of complex numbers. So here, if you take two complex numbers, z1 comma z2 are two complex numbers. first closure law. So complex number addition follows closure law. Closure law. What is closure law means? If we add two complex numbers Z1 and Z2. If we add two complex numbers Z1 and Z2, it gives again a complex number. So addition follows the closure law. Addition of complex number follows the closure law. Next, second, commutative law. So complex number follows addition of complex number follows commutative law. Addition of complex number follows commutative law. That means Z1 plus Z2 is equal to Z1 plus Z2 is equal to Z2 plus Z1. So addition of complex numbers follows commutative law. Similarly, associative law. If let Z1, Z2, Z3 are three complex number. Z1, Z2, Z3 are three complex number. Addition of three complex numbers Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 is equal to Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. So addition of complex number follows the associative law. Fourth property, additive identity. So let Z is equal to A plus IB. If you add 0 plus I into 0, that means A plus IB plus 0 plus I into 0. What we will get? A plus 0, A. IB plus 0. This is I into 0. I into 0 means 0. 0 plus IB. Again we will get Z. Then 0 plus IB is called as additive identity of a given complex number. Additive identity of a given complex number. Next, additive inverse of a complex number. So what is additive inverse means? Let Z is equal to A plus IB. Let Z is equal to A plus IB is a complex number. Then minus Z means minus I minus IB. If you multiply both sides with minus, you will get minus Z is equal to minus A minus IB is called additive inverse of a given complex number. So then minus Z is equal to minus A minus IB is called as additive inverse of a given complex number. Difference of complex number. Difference of two complex numbers. Let Z1, Z2 are two complex numbers. Z1, Z2 are two complex numbers. Then difference means Z1 minus Z2. That means we can write difference as Z1 plus half minus Z2. So Z1 minus Z2 means nothing but Z1 plus half minus Z2. That means difference is nothing but addition of Z1 and minus Z2. So whatever the algebraic properties we are following addition, same properties are applicable for difference of two complex numbers. Difference means nothing but addition of two complex numbers Z1 and minus of Z2. Next, multiplication of two complex numbers. Let Z1, Z2 are two complex numbers. Z1, Z2 are two complex numbers. Then first one is closure law. Closure law. That means if we multiply Z1 Z1 into Z2, then it gives again a complex number, again a complex number. Next, commutative law. That means Z1, let Z1 and Z2 are two complex numbers. Product of complex numbers follows the commutative law. Z1 into Z2 is equal to Z2 into Z1. Product of two complex number follows the commutative law. Next, third one, associative law. Let Z1, Z2, Z3 are three complex numbers. Then Z1 into Z2, Z3 is equal to Z1, Z2 into Z3. That means multiplication of two complex number follows the associative law. Three complex number follows the associative law. Existence of multiplicative identity. Let Z is equal to A plus IB. Then Z into 1 plus I into 0. That means A plus I into B into 1 plus I into 0. A plus I into 1 plus I into 0 is 0. 0 into 0 plus 1, 1. 1 into A plus IB, A plus IB. That means Z. Z into 1 plus I naught means A plus IB into 1 plus I naught. Again, we will get A plus IB because this value is how much? 1. So 1 plus I naught, I into 0 value is 1. So A plus, which is nothing but A plus IB. This is called again complex number Z. Therefore, then 1 plus I naught, 1 plus I into 0 is called as a multiplicative identity of given complex number. Next, fifth one, existence of multiplicative inverse. Let Z is equal to A plus IB is a complex number. Let Z is equal to A plus IB is a complex number. Then 1 by Z, that means 1 by A plus IB is called as multiplicative inverse of given complex number. Division of complex numbers. So let Z1 comma Z2 are two complex numbers. Z1 comma Z2 are two complex numbers. Then Z1 by Z2 also gives a complex number if Z2 not equal to 0. If it is 0, Z1 by 0 means not defined. That's why Z2 not equal to 0. A complex number. Modulus of a complex number. Let Z is equal to A plus IB. Then modulus of complex number is denoted by mod Z. If Z is equal to A plus IB, then modulus of a complex number is denoted by modulus. This is called modulus or mod Z. So mod of A plus IB. Mod of A plus IB formula is root of A square plus b square, a square plus b square. So what is modulus of a complex number? Let z is equal to a plus ib. Then mod z is called as modulus of a complex number. Mod z means nothing but mod of a plus ib. Mod of a plus ib value is root of a square plus b square. Suppose if you take example, let z is equal to minus 3 plus I, minus 3 plus I. Then find modulus of z, that means mod z. So what is mod z value means? Mod z is equal to mod of minus 3 plus I, minus 3 plus I. So what is the formula? Square root of a square plus b square. What is a value? A means here minus 3 whole square plus b square. B means what? I coefficient. Here I coefficient is how much? I coefficient is 1 square. Minus 3 whole square is 9 plus 1 10. So what is mod z value? Root of 10. This is the way to find the modulus of a given complex number. Conjugate of a complex number. Conjugate of a complex number. Let z is equal to a plus ib. Then what is conjugate means? We will denote conjugate of a complex number with z bar. What is conjugate means? So between real part and imaginary part, if you have plus, you should replace with minus. If you have minus, you should replace with plus. Then it is called a conjugate of a complex number. So if z is a plus ib, then what is z bar? A minus ib. So this is called conjugate of a complex number. Example, let z is equal to minus 3 plus 2i, then what is conjugate? Conjugate of z, conjugate of this complex number means, so what is z value? Given z is equal to minus 3 plus 2i. So conjugate means we will denote with z bar. How to read this? Z bar. So z bar. So between real part, this is called real part, this is called imaginary part. Between real part and imaginary part, which sign is there? Plus sign is there. So if you have plus, you should replace with minus. If you have minus, you should replace with plus. Then it is called conjugate of a complex number. Here you have plus, that's why you should replace with minus. Then what is z value? Minus 3 minus 2i is called as the given conjugate of a given complex number. And modulus properties of two complex numbers. Let z1 and z2 are two complex numbers. z1 and z2 are two complex numbers. Then z1 z2 mod is equal to mod of z1 into z2 is equal to mod z1 into mod z2, mod z1 into mod z2. Next, modulus of z1 by z2 is equal to mod z1 by mod z2. Modulus of z1 by z2 is equal to mod z1 by mod z2. Next, third property, z1 plus z2 bar is equal to z1 bar plus or minus, z1 bar plus or minus z2 bar. Next, fourth property, z1 z2 bar is equal to z1 bar into z2 bar. Next, fifth property, z1 by z2 whole bar is equal to z1 bar by z2 bar, where z1 bar by z2 bar, where z2 not equal to 0. These are the properties of conjugate and modulus of a complex number. Plus each of the complex numbers in exercise 5.1 in the form of a plus ib. So what is the given first problem? 5i into minus 3i by 5. 5i into 3i by 5. So between this and between this complex number and between this complex number, which sign is there? Into is there. So multiply. 5 into minus 3 minus 15. I into I I square by 5 minus 15 into I square by 5. 5 3 times gets cancelled. Minus 3 into I square value minus 1. I square value is minus 1. Minus 3 into minus 1 plus 3. So 3 means we can write it in the form of 3 plus 0 into I. See, this is in the form of A plus IB. What is A value? 3. B value 0. I. So this is the solution of the given complex number. Now, given I power 9 plus I power 19. I power 9 plus I power 19. I already explained what is I value, root of minus 1. I square value minus 1. So I cube value minus I power 4 value 1. So please don't forget these 4 values. So we know I power 4 value is 1. So that's why try to simplify I power 9 and I power 9 by writing the powers in terms of 4. So how many 4s we can write nearby I power 90 means I power 4 whole square. So if you take I power 4 whole square, it will become 4 into 2, 8. So still one more we want. So I power 1, 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 1, 9. So I power 9 we can write like this. Similarly, I power 90 means number of powers of 4. How many we can write for 19? Near to 19. 4 3s are 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16. Still 3 is required. So write into I cube. So I power 4 value is how much? 1. 1 in whole square means 1. 1 into I plus I power 4 value 1. 1 power 4 value 1 into I cube value minus I. 1 into I plus 1 into minus I. So I minus I value 0. 0 means we can write 0 plus I into 0, right? 0 plus I into 0. This is in the form of, we got, this is the solution. So we should express this 0 in the form of A plus IB. 0, how to write 0 in the A plus IB form means 0 plus I into 0. I into 0, 0. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 0, 0. So this is the form of I power minus 39. I power minus 39. I power minus 39 means we can write like this. 1 by I power 39. 1 by I power 39. So write possible number of power 4s. I power 4 near to 39. So how many I power 4s we can write near to 39? 4 9s are 36. Still 3 is required. So that means write I power 4 whole power 9 into I cube. This is 1. 1 power 9 is 1. 1 by 1 into I cube value is minus I. 1 by 1 into minus I. By rationalizing I into I. If you rationalize I into 1, I by I into I square. I by minus of I square value is minus 1. So I by 1. I by 1 means nothing but I. I means we can write like this. 0 plus 1 into I. 0 plus 1 into this side we can write like this. 1 into I plus 0, I. So that means this is in the form of 0 plus 1 into I, where A value is 0, B value is 1. Next, given problem is 3 into 7 plus I7 plus I into 7 plus I7. So multiply inside with 3. 3 into 7, 21 plus 21I plus I into 7, 7I plus I into 7I, 7I square. 21 plus 21I plus 7I, 28I plus 7 into I square value minus 1. 21 plus 28I minus 7. 21 minus 7 is 14. 14 plus 28I, which is in the form of A plus IB, where A value is 14, B value is 28. 1 by 5 given. 1 by 5 plus 2y by 5 minus 4 plus I5 by 2. 1 by 5 plus 2y by 5 minus into 4 minus 4 minus into plus minus 5y by 2. 1 by 5 real part is 1 by 5 minus 4 plus imaginary part I is common 2 by 5 minus 5 by 2. So 1 by 5 minus 4 is 5 4s are 20. 1 minus 20 by 5 plus I into 10 LCM 2s are 4 minus 25. So 1 minus 20 minus 19 by 5 minus 19 by 5 plus 4 minus 25 minus 21 I into minus 21 by 10. So now this is in the form of a plus ib, where a is equal to minus 19 by 5, b is equal to minus 21 by 10. So 1 minus I whole power 4 given 1 minus I whole power 4. That means we can write power 4 means 1 minus I whole square power square. Next, this is in the form of a minus b whole square. A square means 1 square plus b square minus 2ab whole square. So 1 square means 1, I square value is minus 1, minus 2 into 1 into I is 2i whole square. 1 minus 1 minus 2 into I square, 2 into I whole square. 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, minus 2i whole square. Minus 2 square means 4 into I square. 4 into minus 1. I square value is minus 1. Minus 4. So minus 4 means we can write minus 4 plus 0 into I, which is in the form of a plus ib, where a is equal to minus 4, b is equal to 0. Find the multiplicative inverse of given complex number. Let the given complex number is 4 minus 3i. Multiplicative inverse means multiplicative inverse of z is 1 by z. That means 1 by z means 4 minus 3i. By rationalizing 4 plus 3i by 4 plus 3i. So 4 plus 3i by, this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. A square minus b square. 4 plus 3i by 16 minus 3 square means 9 into I square. 4 plus 3i by 16 minus 9 into minus 1. 4 plus 3i by 16 plus 9. So 4 plus 3i by 25. 4 by 25 plus 3i by 25. This is the multiplicative inverse of the given complex number. Multiplicative inverse nothing but 1 by z, right? 1 by z and rationalize the given complex number. Given complex number is root of 3 plus root 5i into 3 plus root 5i into root 3 minus root 5i by root 3 plus root 2i minus root 3 minus I root 2. So this is in the form of a plus ib into a minus ib. A plus ib into a minus ib. A square minus b square. Write this as a square minus b square. In the denominator, root 3 plus root 2i, root 3 plus root 2i, minus into root 3 minus root 3, minus into minus plus root 2i. We can write like this. Root 3 gets cancelled. 3 square is 9 minus root 5 whole square means 5 into I square by root 2i plus root 2i. So 9 minus 5 into I square value is minus 1 by root 2i plus root 2i value is 2 root 2i. 9 plus minus 5 into minus 1 plus 5. 9 plus 5 by 2 root 2i. That means 14 by 2 root I. 2 root I. By rationalizing 2 root 2I by 2 root 2I. 14 2s are 28 root 2I by 2 root 2 into 2 root 2 8. 8I square. 28 root 2I by 8 into I square value is minus 1. 28 root 2I by minus 8. 4 2s are 4, 7 are. So 2 times gets cancelled. Root 2 times minus, finally the answer is minus 7I by root 2. So we can write this as 0 plus minus 7 by root 2 into I, which is in the form of a plus ib, where a is equal to 0, b is equal to minus 7 by root 2.